from the I-Team tonight. The Georgia Department of Corrections reached out to Washington, hoping to find a way to stop an epidemic of smuggled cell phones inside state prisons.
The Fox 5 I-Team has spent years exposing this danger. Fox 5 I-Team reporter Randy Travis is live outside the Jackson Diagnostic Center, where an FCC commissioner offered some hope. Randy?
Yeah, Lisa and Russ, authorities here are on track to recover 10,000 smuggled cell phones in Georgia prisons, and they admit there's probably another 10,000 they haven't gotten. They say that there's no way to stop all the cell phones from getting into the prisons, so they'd like to make them inoperable. They like to ban or at least jam the signal. The problem is the FCC does not allow jamming of cell phone signals. So today, an FCC commissioner took a tour without news cameras to see firsthand a problem we've been reporting on for years. For years, the Fox 5 I-Team has told you about the high-tech cat-and-mouse game between Georgia prisoners and the people who keep them locked up. Prisoners pay $500 for a $15 cell phone, smuggled in by staff, hidden in the body cavity of a work-release inmate, or dropped over the fence line by friends, as seen on this surveillance video from Augusta State Medical Prison in 2013. Where do you usually find the cell phones?
Under the toilets, in pillows, mattresses, on inmates' bodies.
Turn them to the left. Turn everybody to the left.
Inmates claim they use the phones to stay connected to their families while avoiding steep collect call charges from authorized prison payphones. But our investigation found some prisoners reaching out to their victims through Facebook, posting YouTube videos of drug parties or cell block fights. One inmate even used a cell phone to plot this violent armed robbery of a Buford jewelry store.
We find anything?
A couple cell phones.
Couple cell phones?
Yes, sir.
In 2014, then Corrections Commissioner Brian Owens invited the Fox 5 I-Team to watch a new cell phone blocking system roll out at Macon State Prison and 2 other facilities. It cost $2.4 million, designed to make any cell phone useless inside the prison walls. So we tested out our own phone.
I'm not getting anything, Commissioner.
That's a good thing.
A year and a half later, what percentage of cell phones do you think you're stopping from working inside the prison on this pilot program?
Well, on our pilot program, I would say probably it's in the 70 to 80% range. And again, the big concern there is cost.
It was definitely an eye-opener for me to hear about people who are using this great platform of a smartphone for such terrible purposes as creating Facebook pages to put out hits on people, to essentially get money for gangs that are then used for all kinds of illicit purposes. It's really daunting.
And it is really daunting. And that blocking system, that pilot program they were talking about, that they're not happy with because only 70% of the signals are not getting through. It's different from the jamming. It's a managed access system, and it's too detailed to really get into, but it's not the same as the jamming. Jamming, they say, would really fix the problem. Unfortunately, the FCC does not allow jamming. So Commissioner Pai says he will go back to D.C. now and encourage his fellow FCC commissioners to figure out another way to help make these cell phones inoperable. He thinks he can nudge the cell phone providers to perhaps set up dead zones, actually turn off the signal, turn off the towers around various prisons in the state of Georgia and nationwide. He calls them dead zones, which is interesting because for the first time today I learned that they recovered a cell phone on death row here. It's been a while now, but they say they recovered one here, which is fascinating and disturbing because death row is perhaps the most secure place anywhere in the Georgia correction system. So we'll stay on top of this. For now, reporting live from Jackson, Randy Travis, Fox 5 News.